Lazy people. It's really hard to believe it's still only Thursday. I feel like I've gone through about 2 weeks of stuff this week. And yet tomorrow is the birthday. So we got another stream after this one to enjoy. I don't know. I was walking into work today. I was just like, it really should be Friday. I've been all over the place this week. Monday was a typical Monday. Tuesday, I went on a business trip to a different state for the day. I was sick during half of it, but no one really noticed, so I guess I was fine. I took the notes. But like half of the meeting, I was just like in the bathroom, just like, bleh. They're like, "Did you get lost coming back?" I was just like, haha, yes, I was not having terrible cramps and toilet problems. I wasn't pooping my guts out. That would be weird. Haha, yes, I am professional. And then Wednesday, I was sicker, so I just took the day off, and I went to the dentist for the first time in like 3 years. Because I'm a dummy. Go to the dentist more than one time every 3 years, please, everyone. It's bad. But my teeth weren't terrible. They were like, well, we kind of expected way worse. I'm like, well, thank you, I guess. But it's still pretty bad. And then today was just meetings all the time. I had a few big presentations I think I did pretty well on. I'm getting better in presentations only because I've been able to kind of focus on how I stream and then apply that to presenting. Which probably leads to some, like, moments where levity isn't necessary, but I don't know, man. If I have to talk about reports and dull things one more time, I'm gonna snap, so I might as well add some humor to it. Anyways, we're back in action with Control. And that means more side missions, more main missions, and trying to figure out what the heck the hiss is still. We've got 1, 2, 3. His corrupted guy. No, I thought that was like that's just his last name, not in fact just saying his corrupted guy. We gotta beat the Diababa down here, Mold 1. That's the main mission, and then we gotta find Orisha's old squad mates. Don't remember where they are. I think they're in maintenance. And we're now helping Langston collect more things, which I assume is in here. Some of it is. Some of it isn't. Panopticon Medical Wing. Oh, we're going back to the dead letters, huh? The traffic light. I think I remember seeing a traffic light, but let's wander around a bit, shall we? Stop it. Stop. Anyways, last time we played, a lot of stuff happened. We found a couple. It's weird that the bosses that are in the side missions seem to be more interesting than the main bosses. The main bosses have like relevance. Why is the third floor scratched off? You know what? I won't even worry about it. Sure, why not? Like we're fighting some of the main board. Well, I can't say board because the board's like an interdimensional being, like the previous director's like top men and women. We fought the head of security, Salvador, and we fought the guy that was in communications, and then he fled away. So, but both of those were like just buffed health versions of other enemies. Whereas we fought a sentient anchor who shot alarm clocks at us, and then we fought a interdimensional spider being with a single eye who didn't like us very much. We beat him as we were falling through the floor of the arena. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, we also had a guy that got eaten by a refrigerator, which probably is... There's better ways to go. That refrigerator, in fact. Traffic light. Traffic light. I don't know. We found another file. Pram supplement. This is the baby's walker that continually smokes. Okay, what else is there for the case files that I haven't touched? I saw a red triangle. Oh, procedures for the refrigerator. Yep, we already did this. That's fine. Search in records. I don't know what we haven't touched here either. Employee incident. The refrigerator had something as meal. Agent Filson began to kick the bureau-owned appliance. Okay. Why is that? That's weird. That doesn't seem to be, like, relevant at all. It's not like he's kicking that refrigerator. Okay. Not seeing the traffic light. Let's try the other side, shall we? Won't be there. Okay, won't be there. Okay, never mind. Won't be anywhere. That's just silly. So, where could the traffic light be, if not there? I guess one of the other floors. Drift down to the 3rd floor, check that out. Anything here? No. Okay. That looks interesting, at least. Surfboard. Hey, Fire, how's it going? We're looking for a traffic light. It is apparently gone rogue. How was your day today? I came into today convinced it was Friday, but that is not true, and it is not in fact my birthday. Which is kind of a travesty. Alright, let's check out the 2nd floor, I guess? That's the only one we haven't checked out yet. Is that like a Christmas tree? Looks like it. There's the baby stroller that continually emits smoke, but isn't currently, I guess, for reasons. Traffic light. Archives. Ooh. This isn't where we're supposed to be, though. It's not marked. Oh well. Super busy, as always. Understandable. That looks kind of broken over there. We can check that out next. I don't know. I wish it would point more specifically, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Also doesn't feel like I was meant to be right there. That's okay. Oops, well, that technically saved me. I'll take it. It looks like it could be a problem. Everything's broken here. No, we were already here. I remember this part. Alright, then I have zero idea where to go. I don't know. Not there. Proof products did not have something in them that could not have them in them. Yeah, that sounds frustrating. Nah, I'm good. I wonder if you could tell me where these things were. That'd be nice. Got any help on those? Pretty
Hi there,
please.
man. How's the fridge?
Nope. Cool. Very helpful.
I'll see you later.
Very
I'll be
helpful. What else can you do? Don't you hate having to prove your expertise in something that you know that you know? Not believing me, so you had to go to the chemical and run and show what it looked like. Yeah, that's frustrating. I feel like that's something everyone has to deal with at one point or another. Not saying that it's not significant. It's just like very obnoxious all the time. Alright, well, let's at least try to find the medical wing one. The hand chair. Chair for hands. Then run samples, show did not have that peak. It's frustrating having someone not believe that you know what you're talking about. Especially when it's either like your hobby, your job, yada yada. Alright, Panopticon Logistics, that's great. I want to know where the medical wing is. Medical wing. This is not helpful. Looks like it's right down here. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. Did I ever come here? I don't remember. Do I have level 6 now? Sick. Yeah, mold doesn't affect me anymore because I took the pill. And we're rewarded with a couple chests. Not bad. Hopefully they got some good mods in them. Yeah. And some good materials. I always forget the materials seem to be the more useful stuff. It's what's going to let us do things, really. Medical wing. Medical wing. What's in here? Nope, we already did this part. Alright, so we definitely have been in the medical wing before. But we were never able to unlock this. Which is probably where the stuff is that we're looking for. Maybe.
Mark Gibson, male, age 28, returned from the astral plane approximately 13 minutes ago. This was his 21st dive. Patient is experiencing migraine-like pain, intense pressure behind the eyes, and partial blindness.
Oh, that sounds good.
He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed no immediate cause, so we will be sending the patient for x-rays and... What the fuck is that thing? Nothing burst right out of him. Call Black! Get Marshall!
Awesome. We got a xenomorph hanging around now. All good things happening here. Made a mistake of putting in the sample as an internal standard. The detector was in the sample and I took it as I had it in it. Ah. Well, that just sounds like a lot of bias that shouldn't be there. I was wrong. That is not how we find the hand chair for hands. Which means it's, you know, somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. Alright. Chair for hands. Alright. Actually, there's a... Ah, I see. Alright. Let's throw really big things at people. Yeah! Yeah, that's the good stuff. Alright, where are you, you stupid hand chair? Oh, that's a literal hand chair. Can I, like, touch ya? Okay. That worked, I guess. I thought they were kidding. That's a literal hand share. Not for hands, but of hands. Hand share procedures. Item must be kept in isolation. Under no circumstances is the item to be sat in. Plastic seat shaped like a human hand from the 1960s. The hand's palm forms a seat with the fingers hanging chair's back. The item affects gravitational forces, attracting and repelling objects near itself with a force of blank. Its fingers have also been observed to change position, although too quickly to be witnessed or filmed. Item may be changing forms rather than moving. This item only displays these effects during full moons. Sample analysis confirms it contains human genetic material. Ooh. Ooh. That's gross. Alright. Wonderful. Hi, how's it going? I won't be going there. Just one. Just one of the hiss gets so upsetty. There's two. Look for three around here. That should do it, right? Yep, cool. That was very nice. Dylan was in there and be a lot of dead customers already. Oh god. Well, sometimes being blunt's the way to go. Some people would say it's always the way to go. Those people might be right. There's a lot of stupid people on this earth. Me included. Alright, let's fast travel around here, shall we? Let's go to the Sealed Threshold Hall next. I still think the absolute worst would be just retail customers. Not all of them, obviously, but you know the ones. Oh god, as bad as this frame rate. Okay, I get it. You guys really like rockets. I get it. But I'm gonna need you to calm the heck down. Go. Oh, I'm all discombobulated. This way. All people in general. All people are stupid. Equality on a whole new level. Yep, creepy ass video. Always there. Thanks, creepy ass video. As always, I do appreciate you. Yep. Bro alert. Bro alert. Sorry, I am looking for something much different. Well, we're here. It's somewhere here. That looks suspicious. What's supposed to be in here? Yeah, Japanese paper lantern.
That's an altered item up there.
Yeah, right here. Stop it.
Looks like we need to hit that shield harder.
Do we have any fun explosives? There we go. Not too bad. There is RE2 mod I would love. Is it the one with Pennywise the Clown? Because if so, I'm way ahead of you. And I hate you. Yes, that is in fact what I thought. Predictable. Yeah, I'd pee myself. More than I already did playing that game, which was a not insignificant amount. Like, Bear Grylls would have worked up a thirst seeing the amount of pee that escaped. It was copious. And that was just with Mr. X. Oh, okay. I kind of want to see what the... No, I'm really upset that I can't find the freaking Panopticon one, though. Like, what's the deal? Yeah, we'll deal with it later. Dead letters, dead letters, dead letters, dead letters, dead letters. It's communications, right? Yep. When is the zombie Pennywise playthrough? If it actually added anything to the story, I'd probably do it. But it doesn't. It's just a spooky clown. We already played through it twice, right? Yeah, because we did both the Claire and the Leon playthrough. Just to do the slightly different things. Yeah. And to get, like, the final true boss or whatever. No, I don't know what the next horror game is. Add more entertainment for us. You make a point.
Normal piece of paper.
Whether or not I like that point is another matter.
Okay.
All right.
I need to know where it's at.
Okay. All right. Hey. I'm gonna need you to stop it. I'm gonna start shooting shit. Stop it. Oh my god. The worst part is I have to hold square and it only registers sometimes. Like that time apparently wasn't enough, which is super frustrating. Alright, got it. At least one of them. I'm trying to think of when the next... I mean, like, The Last of Us 2 is kind of horror. I squeal. Not on purpose. I don't really consider it horror. I'm trying to think of, like, high-scale games that are horror games that are coming out. Kona was, like, kind of there, but not really. What's over here? Oh, nice. Singing fish. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you gotta send folk to fix it. Got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. Devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Garsh. Oh no, level 3. What will I do? Bob. Bob. Alright, I'm gonna need you to screw off. What else is there, disputer? I am looking for my letters. Ay. No time for catching letters if I'm fighting. Dead letters, dead letters, dead letters. Nope, just files that seem to be popping up. Dead presidents. I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America. People tell me I'm imagining, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. I know the White House could use me. Oh, man. Well, hey. Sounds like a stand-up guy. Book club. Ah, that's the first of the book club videos. Is this more of the creepy? I hate this. I don't know why. I can't. It's just so weird. I don't even know what's going on outside. It's blowing up.
It's like the director says, confidential and children can't stand with C. The director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, third person. Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back.
The city's by the quarry.
I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
It's just
I'll help you look, Topher.
because this was manifested by Darling. And I feel like someone got into it and made it way worse. Like, it's twisted, obviously. You saw how the puppet there was just, like, tilted towards us, right? It's twisted to the nth degree. I don't like it. Yeah, get out of here. They could just stop summoning themselves. That would be a delight. I've probably already been here and I'm getting lost. But it was originally designed as like a program to teach kids about things that they couldn't really tell them that were forced to stay with them. But it just seems so twisted. Alright, this is a control point, you motherfuckers. This is a place for me to relax and other things. We've already done this one. Oh my god, stop! Lord almighty. Just trying to find the other moving letters here. No such luck. Fake planes. That's a good one. Airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters that they don't want us to know about. Planes we see in the sky are the monsters. Government made the Earth's trains look like the monsters so they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. He is very certain of his hypothesis. Is all I'm gathering from that. There's one.
Okay, we need to know where it's gonna snap.
Like, makes weird noises too. Ugh. There we go. Wait, that didn't count? Wowzers. Let me read this file while I'm waiting for it to get in position. Dear elected official, thanks to the recent smoking ban in my state, having to inform you I will not be voting for you in the next election. As everyone knows, smoking is being banned because smoke is toxic to the aliens that the government sold our planet to in a secret deal. If humans keep smoking, the aliens won't be able to live on Earth. Our air will be poison to them. If you government traders can't stop people from smoking, then you won't get your millions of dollars from the aliens. This is a national emergency. Politicians are handing the planet over to alien warlords. Sure, yeah, that sounds right. Let me just destroy these desks. They're getting in the way of my letter collecting. Oh my god. Yeah, it goes there. It's behind me. Oh no, it went to the exact same spot. Oh, I did that. It'll be too late. Somehow that doesn't count. I guess I'll just wait. Okay, we got it. This is a tedious ass side quest.
There should be one more page.
Not really giving us any lore either. Here's level 4. White Kitchen. Dear gentlemen of the Society of Sciences, it has been some time since I sent my initial letter. I hope it is not the case that you've dismissed my claims outright. In that hope, I am writing you to once more ask for your help in understanding the oddity that has befallen me in my home. I've recently begun renting a new apartment in the city. The space is nothing special, though for a time I found the isolation quite soothing. Recently I've begun experiencing a strange occurrence. When I'm in the kitchen, a tiny little thing with not much but a sink, I sometimes lose myself. My surroundings change. I find myself standing on strange dark stone. I stare out at a colorless sky as white as undisturbed snow, terrified of moving. This is the first one that actually seems like it was possibly real. Keeping on working on the dead letters. Considering we never got to see any of this because we couldn't, you know, fly. A little bit of a rarity. Pinstripe world. These letters are great. I'm a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. Why is that one sentence redacted? Because the rest are all the same. Ugh, that's weird. It's weird. Why so weird? Well, let's keep going up until we find the letter that we're looking for. I hear more whispering, so I'm assuming it's up here. That it is.
I need to know where it's gonna end up.
Well, I'll wait. Okay. Moving letters have been contained. Our whereabouts, letter procedure. You have questions and the prophets have your answer. If you're truly intrigued, watch the time. We've lost about 45 days in the past 4 years. The shortening of days. This is why the Vatican is a sundial and also simultaneously a keyhole. Yep, sure. There's a case file for letters. Letter procedures. Blackrock paneling suppresses items effect. A stack of 4 envelopes, each containing a single page of paper. All 4 letters are illegible due to extreme water damage. They're able to move short distances at a pace less than redacted, always in a redacted direction. This is the first altered item to have multiple separate parts, a fact previously believed to be an impossibility. That seems cool, I guess. I guess let's go back to the Panopticon? I mean, we're almost done with this side quest, so might as well, right? Panopticon, tell me your secrets. Please. I haven't been able to find anything else. Where's your traffic light? Where is it? We're trying to level up a little bit more before we take on Mold 1, the Diababa. So, we'll do this, we'll do the Arish side quest, and then probably another main story mission before we take on that boss. Oh, what a happy cat. But this one's been kind of boring. Most of the side quests have been pretty damn interesting, though, so, you know, I'll give them a pass. This just feels like a collectathon. Can't all be winners, though, to be fair. Alright. So, I guess we just look around and try to find any possibility we can. That's all I can think of. It's not in the archives. I'm trying to look for any, like, weird distractions or changes, but I'm not seeing them. If they're there. Ugh, just wish they'd have a compass for stuff like this. Mailbox, check. Picnic basket, check. Rotary fan, check. Mallet, check. Alright, I'm gonna need you to just stop. Wow, what an accurate rocket launcher. Alright. Anybody else want to take pot shots? Not me, I can't hit the side of the barn. Jeez. Alright, anyways, that's the first floor. We did that already. Second floor is next. We'll just clear it one by one until we don't see anything, I guess. I know we've seen some of this before, but I don't know if Peter Satan sorry. And all that gobbledygook. It's like a globe or something. That's the archives, which is not it. Cheap. Go here. Yeah. Anything here? No. And the third floor is redacted, so that could always be something. Don't know. Everything's just a little wonky. I think I did everything on floor 2, so what now? On to floor 3? Yep, that's fine. There is literally nothing here. Super frustrating. You know what? I never really thought about going higher, which is probably a really dumb move on my part. I feel like I should have thought about that, but the verticality is all new, kind of. No, come here. Come on, come on, come on. That's why I don't like them very much. Alright, well I guess let's go up to like floor 5. Ow. Where's the swan boat? That's new. Ish. Don't know why I thought there was only 4 floors. Mr. Stoplight? No. Alright, swan boat. Check. What's that? That's a water cooler. Okay, check. Don't know what that is. That's the P6 room. Okay. I feel like I can kind of hear something, but not sure. Yeah, I see something there. Hidden location discovered. Well, I get the feeling that's not what the side quest is then. But I guess you never know. Let's see here. Typewritten page procedures. Wake. Wait a second. Standard letter size typewritten page with minor water damage. Page is full of text, but apart from the top 7 lines, all the rest have been violently scratched out. Only a few individual words and phrases can be made out. Page emits a dim glow in the dark. When the text is read, there's a feeling of dislocation as if witnessing the page being written as you read it, and as if reality around you is being rewritten to match the words on the page. The feeling is made stronger if the text is typewritten, I assume. Forensic and linguistic analysis confirm the text has been written by Alan Wake with the same typewriter as the early materials discovered in Bright Falls in 2010.
Here, they're all the same. It's a hideous trap my every thought made real. Fear, desire.
This makes me so happy.
How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you insane.
That's fucking cool. And that's a thermos from Alan Wake right there. I assume. That was the collectible in it for no reason. Like this game about like horrors and fiction made real and all that good stuff, and then it's like, gotta collect my thermoses. There's 100 in the world. Wow, they're collectible. The only upsetting thing is I still can't find the fucking traffic light. But we did find an Alan Wake reference, which I consider an absolute win. Trying to see if there's any openings up there. There are. So I feel like we should be able to get up there. But how? We can only float up to this point, which isn't good enough. Is this good enough? Answer: no. It feels like we're locked in that high, which just confuses me more. All right, where's the traffic light? Who has an idea? Besides the internet, which I'm sure will have an idea. Traffic light, traffic light. Where the heck is the traffic light? Fun fact, it's not actually in the Panopticon, it's in the Twisted Passage. Even though it said Panopticon. Thanks, game. I always appreciate that. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. Alright, where's Twisted Passage? I can't remember which side it's on. I'm upset either way. Looks like it's right there. This has got me a grumbling. I get the feeling I can only move when
That
it's
must
green.
be one of the missing altar items.
We're gonna play some 6 sadistic red light, green light. Okay. I did touch my analog stick just a second there. That was enough, apparently. I'm too scared to move, even though it would only be like an absolute second of movement there. There we go. Okay, traffic light done. Even though it was
Unless escaped altar
not
item worked
in the
well.
Panopticon. Traffic light procedures. I assume it just says, hey, don't move, you dummies. That's my guess. Am I right? Let's see. Traffic light, 3 distinct lights, arranged vertically. Popular children's game is believed to be integral in the manifestation of this item. Its effect: if any approaches the item once red light is activated, it will be instantly relocated to a distance of blank. Oh. I mean, overall, that's by far one of the least threatening altered items we found, and also the least scary. It's just a game of red light, green light made manifest in reality. Though, again, if we hadn't been lost here, we wouldn't have found the cool Alan Wake Easter egg there. Which means that Alan Wake is in this universe, which is super cool. It said Bright Falls AWE of 2010, which is when the game came out. Which means that whatever happened in there is considered just an altered world event. Which is really cool. Really, really cool. I'm just gonna geek out about that for a long time.
Stop hits theaters tonight.
I found all those missing altered items.
You are welcome.
All of them.
You.
Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing.
Oh, come on.
The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containers.
Stop. I
How
don't
many of these things did you
want
lose?
to find all of them.
How many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you. I really appreciate your help.
We're not gonna do
Really,
another one of these for a little
just
while.
Super.
I don't like this guy that much. Flamingo, mannequin. No, not the rubber duck. That rubber duck fucking... And a mannequin?
later, Langston.
I'll be here.
No
Like
thanks.
always.
That's a big no from me. Prime candidate program. Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the prime candidate program. So let's instead do a main mission, shall we? Let's find the prime candidate program and see what the heck's going on. And also we have 3 more ability points, so let's buff up. Oh, can't even buff up our health. That's awkward. Let's buff up the launch damage then, because launch is fun. Anything costs 2? Shield strength, I guess. Oh wait, no, it need to cost 1. I'm dumb. It's in containment, which means the closest thing to that is... Hell, we're like right by it, I guess. It's in containment. Let's go figure out what our hissified brother was moaning on and on about, shall we? You know, I could do without these guys. Oops. Sometimes I default to switching the weapon to triangle. Oh, I can seize him. Sick. Wow, we still managed to throw it at me. Hey! Calm yourself. Prime candidate program. That looks legitimate. Here, perhaps? Answer. Maybe. No, we've seen this before. It was a weird video about assuming people and shit. Analysis. He was creepy. It's gonna be interesting watching, or waiting, I guess, to see what the heck what the heck happened about. Oh, hi! I was so thrown off, I thought he was just a normal security guard, like, hello, miss. Hey, Philip, how you doing? Oh, we got another mission. What do we get? Self-reflection. Locate the mirror and synchronicity. Oh, thanks. Got a prime candidate program to investigate.
To find new prime candidates, the Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
What was this? I kind of want to see what the hotline says about it, because you only get parts of it if you don't watch the whole thing. I don't know why that is.
After
Figured they could just
Moore stepped down,
let it play, but
I doubled
supposed to make
every
it more
effort to find new
vague.
prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me.
ooh.
I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused.
Oof.
Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me.
Oh.
Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future.
Well, that was
There are
dark.
two. P6 and P7.
I assume P7
We're spoiled for choice.
is moi. It's gotta be. Hello. Gonna need you guys to nods. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. We're great. We're excellent. Very helpful. Oh boy. Friendly. Why you do this? Nobody knows. Oh, that tanked right there. Don't really know exactly what I did wrong there. I guess we could probably try to seize a few of the enemies, knock them down most of the way with the grip gun, and then finish them off with a seize. What? Boop, 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 boop. Ah, man, with your teeth, I wish I could have just... I feel like I adopted a vampire. Still expect you to attack me one of these days and turn into a vampire bat. But until then, I guess I'll take care of you. Alright, well, that sucked because there's no control point. Because we were probably trying to get to the control point in that room, but we died. So, let's try this again with more seizing. And less wheezing. Unless it's Galarian wheezing, which is a delight. Galarian wheezing is the single stupidest and amazing Pokemon design I've seen in a long time. It's got top hats, for God's sake. Though the new one, Sirfetch'd, which is just like a knight evolution of Farfetch'd, which has got to be one of easily the most needed evolutions. Well, the worst part is we can't really... We got through that. Okay, I dodged out of the way there, but I don't think it was enough. Some health. These guys don't drop health because life is pain. Let's seize this guy real quick. Alright. Looking for health. Looking for health. There we go. That's a little bit. Took him out. That was a really solid thunk. No thanks, sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna need you to stop. Thanks. Oh, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Overall, survived it. Okay, things are getting weird. Alright. Yep. This is normal. This is good. This is good. Good fun. No oddities here, friends. Just plain Jane old things. Alright, let's come on back to the start. Let's figure out what in
Is
the heck
this what
is
Dylan
going
wanted
on.
me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Alright, well there's me. Classified, 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 classified. Outfits, candidate P7.
All the times I felt paranoid.
So I was being
I
tracked.
was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
And here's the thing, like, she doesn't trust the Bureau already, so this doesn't, like, change anything for her. She was already ticked. This changes nothing for her, to me.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well.
What do I know? I don't think this will change anything for her.
We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in. Deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside and
I love the animations for the
that's
guns.
where we found the slide projector. A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse? What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do. Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small? No. Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other? Maybe.
Is she trying to convince her that it wasn't real?
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties?
What's...
Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable? No! That's just stupid. Come on! That has nothing to do with this. Nothing. The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside
Just
pictures?
absolutely
Inside a
rapid
painting?
fire.
You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents. I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
Gearbox launches a Kickstarter? For what? What the heck do they need? They're backed by 2K. They just launched a successful game. What kind of nonsense? Homeworld 3. I mean, it must not have sold well if they're needing a Kickstarter for it initially. They did not do it for the money. If they didn't do it for the money, then why didn't... then don't do a Kickstarter. I feel like that's pretty simple. Well, what do I know? I'm just a goober with a Twitch stream. What else is there? Manzagar. Looking around. World 2 is one of the biggest RTS games in the 90s. Yeah. It just feels like RTSs have... They need a restart. I feel like StarCraft 2 is the last big one that happened. Good old Randy being his criminal self. Good old Randy Bobandy. You know, wouldn't doubt it. That's Gearbox, I suppose. But more specifically, it's just Randy Pitchford. This is weird. Why is everything warped like this? It's throwing me off. It's making me nauseous. Ugh. Oh, this is the mannequin. Hi. Uh-oh.
God, the only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
I don't want this. Ooh, Bright Fall supplement. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigations. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of long-term memory loss, I would assume. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are the FBI Nightingale and Dr. Emil Harmon. Both of those were swallowed by the darkness in the game. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any further activity. Didn't Alan Wake disappear? Alan Wake Files makes it seem like he never came back. Like, I know mannequins are like easily top 10 fears, living mannequins. But if you're just gonna keep on drip feeding me Alan Wake references and lore, then I'm gonna be just fine. Thank you. Oh, wait. Found you.
New bureau policy. No more mannequins.
That's a good policy. Puppets are way worse. Yeah, I kind of lump them in together. Wire and fabric waste mannequin, base and header made of stained wood. The item duplicates. Okay. Intriguing. I'm just happy that we found more Alan Wake shit, man. Alan Wake's kick-ass. And the fact that it's being kind of explained through the lore here is even better. So it was an altered world event, and the darkness was almost a threshold that was sent through Cauldron Lake from where it lived. At least that's what it seems like. But Alan Wake was able to write things into reality. I don't know. I just want more Alan Wake. I think that's pretty simple. Just give me more. Give me a second one, please. Begging you.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
Ordinary. There's so much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking more level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes.
Darling, he's not unhinged at all. This is a work of a completely normal man.
We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much.
So, as we suspected, Dylan killed someone.
But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys.
Oh, no. No, not that excuse. Oh.
He's exceptional and under
Oh.
a lot of stress.
He just killed someone, though. That's...
Robert's got killed.
Ugh. Ugh.
It's an unfortunate accident. That's all.
Yep, sure.
Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work.
Marshall didn't like Dylan, which explains why Marshall's gone currently. That was weird. That just ended really quickly. Dylan Faden transcript. Yeah, puppets, dolls, mannequins. I kind of all lump them into the stop moving, you shouldn't be moving category. Alright, so from this transcript, it seems like Dylan also had Polaris in his brain, but was much less receptive to her. P6 victim autopsy. I'll figure out who he killed. Agent killed during Redacted involving Dylan Faden, codename P6. Blunt force injuries to the head and neck. Extensive trauma of the abdominal region. Lacerations, contusions on the upper torso. Fracture of the spinal cord. Avulsion fracture, 3rd through 10th ribs. Left and right. Blunt force injuries on a... Oh my good lord. Jeez. Alright, no, you know, maybe Dylan just wasn't a good guy in the first place. That's all I'm saying.
They studied what
Transit
happened in
turntable.
Ordinary here.
Ordinary.
That's the place to start looking.
Yes, it is. They have their own department just for the Ordinary AWE. That's strange. Actually, let's taking people left and right. Perfect. Just enough time. A lot of heavy hitters. Alright, you're still fine. I mean, you're dead now, but, you know, fine to me. I hate that the Bright Falls shit is scattered all over the place. One of them was hidden. We got an achievement just, or like an ability point just for finding it. Like, good job. We hid this really hard. I don't even know how to respond to that one. Parade of human teeth. Or a packaged dead dog. You know. Both have their positives. Oh, that looks good. That looks very healthy. Exploring Willow AWE shipping manifest. Hollow sphere, vitrified soil, animal carcass, possibly canine, rusted metal bucket, leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge. All sound fascinating. I wonder when we're good. I mean, that looks like a place that is in need of a cleansing. That'll give us a control point. But we'll need to survive, otherwise our checkpoint will screw us over. Oh, hi. What a delightful little surprise.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments. Very different ones, sure, but both in a cell of some sort. Am I out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being the director, just another cell? I'm not in charge here.
Stopping. Oof. Let me just use you for my own purposes. Thank you very much. Get a little bit of a head start. Good. It's pretty simple cleansing. We hope. Here's a control point. Checkpoint. Hopefully upgrade a gun. All good stuff. In general, just make the surroundings a little less, you know, 7 circles. 9 circles, sorry, I'm thinking 7 deadly sins. 9 circles of hellish and more creepy bureaucratic building. You can deal with creepy bureaucratic
We're going back home. Of course we are.
Alright, constructs. Better go. 50 minutes past your usual sleep time, and you're feeling it. I understand completely. I'll miss you. Have a good night, man. We'll be back tomorrow with Untitled Goose Game because it's my birthday and I can do what I want. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, as always. We could upgrade spin and struck charge, but I don't know. What's the point?
It started there, and it's never gone away.
well, we can at least look at mods. We've had to for a little while now. If anything, we're gonna change out the health. And we're gonna get rid of like the 1s and the 2s that we don't need. Friday stream, you say? Yeah, I've been saying it all week. Birthday stream, Friday stream. Excuse me. Same time as always. I do not like hiccups very much. Energy boost. Prime. What do we got? Shield strength +0. That seems good. You know what? Don't need that one. I guess we'll get rid of 3s now. Just 4s and 5s are all that we're allowing. Don't need anything else. Just the 4s or 5 versions of the mods I have. Unless we get a really cool mod. That's what we're doing. And same with grip and stuff. Like, we don't need 1s. Probably don't need 3s. I don't really like low health boost, so let's see what else we got. Ammo cost per shot -10%. That's pretty good. Ammo cost levitating less. Damage after a kill +70%. Damage against enemy armor +70%. Headshot damage +63. Let's just make it so that if I ever land a headshot, it instantly kills everyone. I like this idea. And let's get rid of 2s because they are useless. Perfection. Damage while aiming +29%. Extra damage. Don't mind if I do. Yep, no, I'm good. It's not bad. What's our place look like? Where are we at? I kind of want to see what's over there. If anything. The answer is there is nothing. There's a... Oh wait. Hidden location discovered. I was like, wait, glass doesn't mean anything to me. Glass is just fragile reality. Typewritten page supplement. All the hidden areas have Alan Wake references. That's frustrating. This page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino, linked to the investigation sector. For 10 years I tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here they're all the same. It's a hideous trap, my every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion: falls, haunting, wake, light switch, ocean, too late, and the final sentence: you've been warned. If it's for 10 years, that would line up with 2020. And there is a expansion for this game in 2020 that is labeled AWE, which is, you know, Altered World Events, but it also has a little, wait, no, that doesn't actually hurt me. I've got the, yeah, I'm fine. It's got the Alan Wake logo on it. I just hope they don't supplement that and not do a full Alan Wake game again, where they're like, alright, we finished up the story in this DLC for a completely different game. That would make me sad. That would make me very sad. But if it's like a teaser, a little glimpse into the world again, I can dig it. Especially if it's a teaser. If it's a teaser, I'll pee my pants right here.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
One would hope.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Oh, alright. I don't need that. That's for sure. Insta-kill with the headshot. Alright, good thing I've got that. I'm gonna need you to stop. Thanks. Let's figure it out, shall we? Maybe let's hit my shots too. Can't stop me from seizing. Ouch. I don't know, I guess let's look around for... Oh, hi. Hello. Bridge operator, that sounds important. Open that up. This is not where the bridge operator is, but at least we got a cool chest. Does the chest heal you? Not even a smidge. Alright, well, let's read these notes. Work chat. Teeth. Alright. Oh, yeah. Human teeth. Sounds great. Loop. Alright. Progress.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
What can be blocking it? Wait, what's... Ah. Gonna need you to stop. Thanks. What are you being blocked by? Well, that definitely doesn't help. Okay. Maybe it's also being blocked on the opposite side. Looks like there's a mold there. Yeah, there we go. The mold is pervasive. I'll tell you that much. I assume it won't just go away when you get mold 1, though. Also, wait, why are we even trying to do this? What does connecting this do for us? Other than I was told to do so by my character. I guess that unlocks it. Alright. Sure, why not?
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
The tracks that we just rotated.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
We just rotated them, Jesse. It's okay. I'll let you catch up with your thoughts. Anything down here? Yep. Definitely some stuff down here. Lots of stuff down here, in fact. Oh no, not you. Yeah, I see you. No. Oh my god. I threw it as fast as I could. I threw it as fast as I could. Alright, well, attempt number 2 of getting ambushed underneath the, in the boiler room. So there's 4 more chapters, including this one. Oh, it's unlocked. What else will be revealed? That's what I wonder. A lot of it seems to be less revealed here and more of just a lore, I wouldn't say a lore dump, but we're rewarded for searching stuff out. Not a lot's explained overall, and I think that's okay in a game like this. I did that already. This is the wrong direction. A little farther. There we go. I can fight it if you give me more than no health. And if I see you, I see you. Oh, we killed it. Yay! It's invisible, but not incorporeal? I believe that's the correct use of the word. Am I pronouncing it right? Probably not. But it's better than not being able to spell ninja, which happened to a kid in my 7th grade spelling bee now that I'm remembering it. Everyone's so nervous that you spelled ninja N-I-J-A, because he was that nervous, and it was extremely painful because it was the first one. And then every loser had to sit on like the opposite side, right? So he had to sit there the whole time and just think about how he spelled ninja with 4 letters and 1 N. I don't know what that did, but I'm sure it'll be interesting. Can't believe I remember that just now, but yeah, it was extremely painful to watch. What's in here? Let's see, a battery. Boop. Yeah, it seems like all of the secret areas, well, all 2 of them so far, all are going to focus on, boy, we had another game that everyone liked. It's called Alan Wake, and now it's connected here. Please remember in the future. I don't know what connecting these 3 would be, but interesting. I wonder why there's a weird plane thing here. Nobody knows. Unlock the elevator, I guess. Guess it would have been out of power. Thought it might unlock yet another secret area, considering we've been on a roll finding them lately. Search for the slide projector object of power, where apparently the hiss are coming through. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to yeah, sorry. Grab him. Pretty good. Our launch damage has gotten to the gross point, and we can pretty much pick up and launch anything, so I just kind of indiscriminately press it, and we've started picking up, like, explosive bodies, dumpsters. It's all good stuff. Very enjoyable. It's down here. Airplane evaluation order. Airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of something, Cincinnati. Suspected to be connected to the blank AWE and is being evaluated for altered status. Plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel. Links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, redacted. Black box currently being evaluated. No altered status has been detected. An oddity for sure. Well, let's continue to skedaddle onward. Leaving literal destruction in our wake because our dashes can apparently rend concrete. Like, it's no big deal. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna need you to not. Thanks. I like how they're just kind of chilling there. Everyday security guards. Even the Hiss needs rules. Ordinary AWE Stage 1A. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were a lot of dolls. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. He was missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, missing. And his gang. Freddy, missing. Hugo. No one by this thing was found in public records. Brought Neil to the dump to play. Yeah, that's a little concerning. Just a little. Oh yeah, give me the ghost stories. Well, I throw cardboard boxes at the air.
What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen. Who found out, brother?
Brother.
The suits. They told me it was an industrialized. But this is something else. Something nobody talks about.
Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very good. Call it. No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. It wasn't industrialized. That's what they do. That's bullshit. Whoa, please watch the language caller. It may be 2 a.m., but there's still a fun show.
Are we though? At 2 a.m.
They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. But the town is there. It's still there. So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. With the phrase, there is no salvation written anywhere. The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces. We know the truth. Mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr.
Thanks, Dr.
Aliens! That's bullshit! I know they're lying! Now I warned you about the language caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there.
Reminds me of the Night Spring show and Alan Wake, though. Ordinary summary. Just an ordinary one. AWE occurred in ordinary caused by an object of power, discovered by local children in the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. In 2002, siblings Dylan and Jesse were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. Team led by Trench and Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children who led them to the slide projector and slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. Where'd they go? Must have opened into a threshold, huh?
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces.
One of the many that can be opened by the projector.
In the form of altered world events. Take toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method.
May have broken the game. I broke it. I'm so sorry. I'll never do that again. Oh, I broke it by pressing changed gun too much. Okay. I really didn't like that. Oh. You'd think they would have checked that one, but well, apparently not. Well, just have to rush through whatever portion that we had to do beforehand. Silly me. Hopefully it didn't reset us too much, because that'd be a bummer. But we wouldn't have to read anything, so. Because I get the feeling it'll set us back to the control point, which would suck. But won't find out until we know. Alright, so don't spam reload for no reason, you dummy. Yep, okay. It set me back. Hopefully the little archangel devil is not there anymore. I have only my own hubris and boredom to blame. Unfortunately. I already fought my way through that garbage. Unlocked all this. Go to the elevator. Never press reload ever again. Or switch, I guess. It's not really a reload. There's no reloads officially. I like how each of these little pieces is breakable. That's cool. Pretty good hit detection. Means nothing. I'm just spouting random words, really. Alright. Alright, did this. We're going down this way. This. Not collect this. Ordinary stage 4A. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There's a lot of them. One of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and ran as fast as we could. They chased us. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so he changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Slide hand is verified in Bureau possession. Neil may have turned into a dog. So.
Forces intruding upon our world.
All right. It's gonna be a big no for me. Eat cardboard box. Apparently enough to kill a fully armored hissified agent. Impressive.
Annual
And a new control point,
evaluation
which is even better.
Formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He's a liar. He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
Yes.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
An ordinary rehab expert. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Well, I think that might have been what killed him. Or her. Though, asking a clearly pissed off teenager that you're keeping basically under prison wraps. Continue to what date? That rubs me the wrong way. Spiro seems very... I mean, they're obviously crazy, but they also seem out of touch, which is more dangerous when you're dealing with that. 1B. Second slide we called the Meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. A shack and a phone line smelled like flowers there. Powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. Must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it, didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and we'd come out, and everything had melted around the projector. Ooh, gosh. Neil was really into it. Found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil, and he found the projector. His goons took it. That might be... If it was all melted, they said it was like a half-melted dog. He must have been spending too much time in there.
See what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
A full-scale model. Jeez, dude. This is nutty. There's the dump, and where the projector was originally found, I suppose. Yeah, why am I not surprised? Oh, I can throw forklifts now. That's a nice surprise. Anybody coming around on us yet? Doesn't seem like it. Boss is down. That just leaves a couple of computers.
slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too?
I would
Is that where they
imagine.
keep it?
So, turntable, ordinary dump site, transit corridor. They spent so much time on this. What makes this one so much different? Just because it could warp reality into different dimensions so well? Didn't think it was
You
that
mentioned
special.
a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane? Yes.
Thomas Zane is the poet that had worked
There's a miracle.
in Cauldron Lake in Alan Wake. Cauldron Lake in Alan Wake. He was the one before us that was seduced by the darkness.
I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane. What? I don't know matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself? I didn't. No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this. I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No!
Jeez.
No! Dylan's not
These
dead.
psychiatrists suck.
That's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse.
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something...
I wonder how old she was when this
hugely
happened.
important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Okay. Moral of the story is psychiatrists in this game were subpar. Ordinary supplement. Just an ordinary one. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Bureau found one intact slide and the burnt remains of 6 others. Fortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Yeah, really unfortunate. Jeez. Jesse is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. They brought the entirety of the Ordinary Town dump into the Bureau. Wow. This is nutty. It's insanity, is what it is. The actual dump. Oh boy. Obsession doesn't even begin to cover it.
Whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing.
All work in the Ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Area will be sealed at the end of the month.
Pretty unbelievable.
You're telling me. Getting a boss vibe there with the explosive stuff. Yeah. Alright. Obviously, you first. Excuse me? Thankfully we can one-shot these nerds. Unthankfully I just lost a ton of health. Is that orb in there? No, it's not. Oh my god. I hate that it knows that you're doing it. Ow. Oh no. You know, if I could have more health, sir, that would be a delight. Nice headshot. Headshot. Very good. Let's throw a soap at this guy. I'm hoping that these guys dropped a chunk of health. Yep. Deputy agents. Right. The worst part about that is can't throw anything at him. Alright, take out you. If we make him dodge, though, he has to drop all this stuff. Which is pretty nice. Got the headshot. Alright, just a quick tick away once we recharge. There we go.
We should check
None
that
too
lab.
shabby. Yeah, we'll go in the lab in a second. Just looking around here. Donk. And whatever the heck this will do. Nope, not going there yet. Yeah, this is just, it's beyond belief. It's obsession taken to a extraordinary degree with Darling. Boop.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Sure. Hey, creepy. Creepy brother. Hope you're doing good. Face the enemy. Complete. Finish Tango. What? Also, where am I looking right now? Oh, back at the turntable. But now I need it swapped again? I don't know. I guess if we swap it back, it should conceivably unlock that. I hope. That doesn't seem like it will. Oh wait. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's just calm down. Just making sure there's no like obvious swaps. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's touch this control point. I guess maybe do some more side quests? I don't know. 30% health. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2. Yeah, let's do levitate 2. And then let's finish off launch damage. Extra 75%. Maximized. Alright, cool. Seems good. Oh yeah, we're fast traveling. I'm not done. And let's look at the weapon forms. We can upgrade grip. And that's it. We're still waiting on other things. But we can upgrade our main gun to the 3rd level. Which, pretty good. Let's add a 3rd little mod to that. Ammo refund chance on hit, 18%. Damage after a kill plus 70. Yeah, let's try that out. See how it works out for us. Got any better health mods? Doesn't look like it. So, fine. And then actual fast travel for the 3rd time because I forgot twice because I kept on doing other stuff because I'm a dummy. Yeah, there is a lot left in research. Yeah. Yep. And we know there's still the city, whatever that will end up being. And executive seems like that's all there is, even though it's not loading the actual map up. Really, guys? It's just a map. Come on. Research, this is containment. Yep. Let's look at our missions that we can do. Synchronicity. We don't have that yet. I don't think we found that. Where would this be? The 6 guys. All in maintenance. Sure, why not? Let's go to maintenance. Oh, start in the Atlas chamber, I suppose. Work backwards from there. Don't know if this will actually give us anything decent. Shaking my 8-ball, I get a distinct, not really, but I want to get all the side quests done. At least as many as we can. Oh, hi guy. He's a literal guy. Alright, let's just start throwing stuff at him, I guess. Charge up. Hey, stop running away. Hey you guy. Oh, come on. There we go.
Ranger buddies. I should find the others.
All right. I forgot what I was thinking of doing. It was something though. Oh yeah, more of those like orders from the board. Board countermeasures. Seeing if we had any. Kill enemies. Executive sector. Kill his troopers. I mean, we probably will. It's the only one that we can do right now because we're headed away from the goobers. We're basically, we're not in the same sector. Is what I'm trying to say in words that I mean. Alright. Already pretty much explored all of this. These guys are still here. Not sure why, because Arish left, but, you know, as long as you're still safe, I'm happy you guys are here. And now it's immediately not safe again. Oh. Yep, lots of dead fellows. Oh, alright. Well, let's see if we can help these guys out a bit. Oh, yep, that'll do it. Grenade. There we go. Oh, and that counted as his trooper. Lucky us. And we saved both of the goobers, which is even better. Now let's go open that. Since we're going in previous areas, we can find stuff like this. That's now open to us. Hopefully really nice materials is my hope. Nope, just mods. Well, they're pretty good mods, so if I used them, I'd be so happy. Fortunately, I do not. Alright, what's next? Go through the lab to get to the energy converters, or the ventilation. Either one works. Black Rock Lab. To the quarry. I'm going the right direction here. Yep, to the energy converters. So the side quests definitely vary in quality here, but I'm still enjoying doing them. Hopefully it gets us some nice lore with Arish at the end. At least there's some nice closure. Looking for a boss. Looking for a boss. Found him. Yep. At least he doesn't have a lot of health. Three down. Now we should be able to get to ventilation somehow? Somewhere over here, perhaps? Maybe right there, actually. Seems legitimate. I made it into the control room. That's not what I was looking for. Though again, we could just hit the control point here and fast travel over to ventilation, which might be what we do here. Oh yeah, let's finish the board countermeasures that we did. Yay! What's this? Kill hiss elevated. Sure, why not? Fast travel over to ventilation. There we go. Should be right there. Okay. Where's the goober? Probably in this big area here. I don't know. Also, I kind of want to go to the janitor's office, go see Ahti. Okay, that's locked. Oh, well, this is where Ahti is. Wow. It's nice having helpers here. Oh, hello, Spear. I was wondering why this was so troublesome. Oh, 2 spheres. Spheres that heal. Other spheres. Spheres all the way down.
Just like Arish said.
Absolutely Shrek. Alright, well, don't need any help here because we've got the mold resistance. Just more mods, though. Kind of depresso. So Arish around here? Janitor's office. Yep. Or not Arish. Ahti. Not Arish. Ahti. Ahti. Right here. Hi, Ahti. These all...
They are very good listeners. You need
well,
to scrap
found
that
all
clean
the side
or
quests.
their boats back. More of it. This thing is completely leaving from the mitten. Perkele. Saatana. Helvetin helvet.
Ahti is by far the weirdest thing here. I call it him a thing because I'm not sure it's human or even a person. Alright, these are... Jesse helps Ahti by speaking with the plants and central research. Eradicating mold growths around the medical wing, clearing the clog from the pump station, eradicating mold growths around the coolant pumps, the maintenance sector. Yeah, okay. Anyways, we got 2 more of these goobers first. Oh god, why does it even... Oh, go. Hey. Alright, let's try that again. Cool. Wondering why it shows that we can go there. We can't. It's like a secret area that we can't go to yet. Well, let's go to the general first area here. And then show something. I'm crazy. That's okay. I was hoping this would bring me to the power plant, but I'm getting the feeling it's not. So let's back up. Go from a different direction. And there's some more clearance levels we can get through. Just for exploring. Finding stuff. Ritual Impulse. I think that's what we needed for our Shatter upgrade. Shatter or Pierce, I both needed something on them, and I think I just got one of them. Alright, whatever. We'll just fast travel. Kind of what we do at this point. Let's go to the power plant. Power plant, yeah. That's the best way to do it, I think. Alright. Well, at least there's still people around here. Or at least... person. Coolant pumps. Coolant pumps. fast travel to the quarry, and we'll finish off this one. And then, I don't know, we have a lot of side quests to get through, and we might just,
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the Glock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He's very clever. He's trying to sneak.
I think we accidentally also started the other one.
Caught with his hand in the fish trap.
That's great, but what I'm actually worried about is Arisha's squad. Which looks like it's right around here. That didn't have a name attached to it, but there's also the Clog, which I assume is just back in the exact same spot it was before. No, it doesn't seem like it. It's somewhere else. Clog from the pump station. It seems to be where we're at. Ah, it's different this time. It's in a new area. Still have no idea what the Clog is, other than it's weird and gross, though.
Hello again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
Ugh, water cooler procedures. Oh, that's that water cooler we saw. Yep. No unique procedures required. Objects' true shape and appearance are unknown. It's been known to take the form of different objects. It's able to adopt the physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. Item is capable of limited physical movement. Repositioning itself whenever it changes form only occurs when it is unobserved physically and digitally. Because of this, transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula blah 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 causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. Okay. That was another pretty harmless one, at least. It's kind of nice to have harmless ones that aren't terrifying. Alright, not going there. I guess we're going up here. Opens that. This, I guess. Which in turn did what? Connects there. What? I mean, I feel like it. I see. Now we yoink. Grab. No, not that. Oh, it's nice I can grab stuff out of the wall. Oh, come on. There we go. Activate the drink pump. Where would that be? Apparently right where I should be. That doesn't make sense at all. Can't grab that. Oh, wait, I saw something. There we go. Go to the lower level and push
Maybe we should go
back.
down there to clear out the rest of it.
She used to not be able to do that. This is true. She's gained more powers. Her powers have doubled since the last time we met.
hope we never meet again.
Alright. Cleared that out. Lickety split. Next, let's finish off this Arish. Whoops. Let's not ever do that again. Let's finish off the Arish side quest as well. Like this game, play it if you don't have to shoot things. You do have to shoot... Well, you don't have to shoot things. You could just lift things and throw them at them. It tracks them pretty well. And there's different difficulties. But it is a really good game. I've enjoyed it a lot. We found some Alan Wake references today as well, which is really cool. In fact, they're really more than references. It's like a actual reference to the game, basically. It ties it in historically. Okie dokes. Black Rock Quarry is kind of obnoxiously far away. Cool, 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 cool. Well, I don't want to go to the furnace chamber. That's useless. So. Let's head back up. Let's fast travel to something a little bit closer, and then let's scry because there's no nice control points in Black Rock Quarry. Cool. So I guess we're fast traveling to... Well, yeah, we've got abilities now. Not enough for health, though, so I guess we'll add energy. And yeah, we want to go to Black Rock, so I guess we're going to the quarry entrance, and that's the best we can do. Oh, dang old fetch quests. I wonder if we're near either of the other two altered items, the ducky or the oh god, I forgot what it was. The other thing that isn't a rubber ducky, so it's not as important. Yep, we got... Oh, he's right here. Okay, well that's not too bad. That was very considerate of them. Considering this little goober can't actually do anything. There we go. Alright, that's all of them.
Arish saw it coming, though.
That was good.
I should get these back to him.
I'm glad they made that a little less painful than it could have been. What's the other one? Flamingo and the rubber duck. Where are they? Protective studies, sealed threshold. Sealed threshold corridor. I think we have a lock right into the sealed threshold corridor, right? Yep. Easy peasy. Okay, Flamingo. What are you gonna do to mess with me, Mr. Flamingo? Hell, where is Mr. Flamingo? I believe these are all very good questions. I wonder if it found its way into... Well, couldn't have. There's no shelter there. This isn't a very big area. It's gotta reveal itself at some point. Mr. Flamingo. Where are... Ooh, that looks flamingo-y. The answer. Yes.
That's got to be an altered item.
No, that's perfectly normal. Can I not touch the, Yeah, I can't touch the waves, I guess. Oh, come on. There you are. Not today, Mr. Flamingo. Not today. Keep your reality warping powers to yourself, please. Oh, never mind.
This thing again.
Oh, please don't make me face the scooter.
Got into another altered item.
Oh,
What does
why
this
would
thing
you do
want?
this?
Is it fighting?
Why do you need to do me like that? Crazy interdimensional spider thing. There's no need to do such a thing. Yeah. Oh wow, you're slightly varying your tactics. Too bad, you're already dead. Bye. Stop getting altered items, you freaky monster thing, please.
I never did like flamingos. Too pink.
I would love to know what it was, though. You know? Because all it's called by is former. Oh, no, we out of here. Sorry. That's not... I'm not dealing with that garbage. Protective studies. That goes by the ritual division. Yeah, research is definitely the last place that we've really not touched. Like there's a significant amount left in there, but I suppose that's what the last chapters are for. So the rubber ducky, from what I remember, because this was easily one of the creepier ones at the beginning, found it. A father found it, and then the daughter started complaining that she was hearing quacks, and so like checked the bath, and the duck wasn't there, and then it was just in the closet of the daughter. Not saying anything after that, but just there. It just follows and quacks. I kind of expect that to happen here. There's the duck. Wait, no, the duck's right there. Come on. The duck's totally fine. It's definitely not giving off any weird vibes whatsoever. You made friends with a duck yesterday?
Altered item
How so?
number 52AE analysis, session 2.
Was this here before?
I will begin by introducing
Yeah,
various
shoot, I
stimuli
remember this
to
one.
the item. First,
Alright, looks like we're going down the hall. Yep, and then we'll try to figure it out from there. Though I expect to hear quacks any second. Let me in. There we go. How? Oh, hi. There we go. Okay, so this is strange. Fed it breadsticks. That is a surefire way to get into a duck's heart. Directly through its stomach. Specifically, just with bread. Alright, Mr. Duck. I'm gonna need to ask you. See, it's facing me now. It's fucking weird.
Disappearing ducks.
Cool.
Great. This must be one of Langston's altered items.
Now I can hear the quack. Hey, you stop that. It taunts you. Anyways, it felt like it just slowly drove people insane. Which is what's happening here. Slowly but surely. Do I have to like sneak up on it, or do you guys not see this?
You have a spare diamond?
What? No. Why?
I want to see where Blackrock prisms lie on the Mohs scale of hardness.
Ducks, man. Ducks. Here we go. Crazy ass duck. Get out of here.
Finally.
Jeez.
Quacking.
Rubber duck procedures. Direct contact not permitted. Item is a yellow rubber duck bath toy from the 50s. Single hole at the bottom allows air to flow in and out. Item travels considerable distances with surprising speed. How it achieves the motion is unknown. This item forms a bond of unknown purpose with anyone who makes direct physical contact with it and begins to follow them, quacking often. This has led a researcher to enter cardiac arrest, though due to the individual's health issues, may not have been connected. Sure. Yep. Sure. Not connected at all. Okay. The duck has been contained. And now back to Langston. To containment. Containment's at the bottom. There. Alright. I swear to God, Langston, you have any more for me to deal with, I will blow a gasket. A gasket. I like how pretty much half of our side quests have just been given by a janitor. He's like, yeah, you're my assistant, so I need you to clear out this weird, like, intergalactic mold. I need you to clear this sentient clog of gross alien parts and material. And I need you to throw some biohazardous material into a furnace, which should not at all cause any problems. Also, the furnace likes to be fed. It seduces people into feeding themselves and other humans into it. Did he mention that part? No. Am I surprised? Also no. Is the janitor alive? I'm not sure. But he is pretty funny, so I keep him around for now. Alright, you comb-over bastard. Tell me there's no more items. Oh, there we go. Please, no more. I'm begging you.
Every altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind. Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The
Yes.
flamingo pulled me into the astral plane just like the fridge did. That same creature was there.
I was looking over the old activity reports, and multiple items have been displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but it's a bit of
But I don't know. Not paid for that.
Well, something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
I am your director,
I guess
you
this
smarmy
is my life now.
turd. His hair, though? Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? Do you know where Marshall is?
What do you think of Marshall?
No, that's not what I wanted to know.
Marshall's nice. Little 2 solves everything. Respect and
How's that?
Some people believe. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
don't.
I feel like he's a few.
Elder Gods and Blood Rights. Okay. No, I just
I'll
wanted
see
to
you
know
later.
where
Like always.
Marshall would be. She's MIA right now. Yeah, he's the prison warden for all these items, and honestly, doesn't seem like he's doing a great job. But what do I know? Press R3 when levitating to slam to the ground. That sounds great. Let's unlock that. All right. That sounds awesome. Fast travel. Let's go to our is this where it is? No, we want to go to Central Executive, talk to Arish, give him all 6 of his dead friends dog tags, which is not at all dim, dark, depressing, and grim. Thanks, man. All your friends are dead. I had to kill them. Do-do-do. Only complete with a dance. Otherwise, the message and the tone just doesn't come off correctly, you know? Master the timing of the Pierce weapon. It takes like 5 seconds for it to auto fire after you charge it. There's not really much timing. It shows you exactly what it is. Oh god, frame rate. Alright, there we go. Hey, all your friends are dead.
Here are the pouches. I found 6.
Well, that's all of them. Not counting mine. Well, I guess I'll just have to wear all of them. It sounds sappy, I know, but that's all I can think to do.
Nothing's easy with the hiss.
I think he's my favorite character.
Is it rude to ask what's inside?
What's inside the pouches?
Does it immediately.
Too late now.
You know, the story's confidential, but, well, I guess I can tell you, being the director and all. So, the Bureau had heard rumors of a werewolf gathering upstate every full moon.
That sounds
Us
amazing.
being rookies, they sent us to confirm it was bullshit.
Hold on, is he about to tell me werewolves are real?
Turns out,
Please.
there was an altered item that was creating violent gravitational anomalies during full moons. Oh, man, we nearly bid it that night.
That's not as
Well,
exciting as
to remember
werewolves.
the occasion, we all bought silver bullets to wear around our necks, just in case we ever ran into another werewolf.
So why did you leave the Rangers?
Thought I could do more good here. And somebody's got to protect the people who protect everybody else, right?
Well, I like him a lot. He's a
I have
nice
to go.
dude.
Me too. You're not the only one who's...
And he's also head of security now because Salvador is dead. I killed him. My bad. Alright, let's max out our health. We got 4. And... oh yeah, we got outfits. What does this look like? Wow, that looks terrible. Let's not do that ever again. Looks like I just put sweatpants on her. Alrighty. What other missions are there? And how close are they? And yada yada. Yep, we've got to kill the Diabab in the pit. Synchronicity Lab we'll stumble upon when we do the major mission. Central Research Sector. Moltgross there. Moltgross there. Oh, okay. So we're pretty much cleared it out. We've just got some stuff to do. Some janitorial duties, if you will. Gotta make bank somehow. I guess back to the Panopticon entrance. That's probably the closest we can get. I'm just a janitor. definitely not the director. I'm not even the director. I'm the assistant to the janitor. It's like being assistant to the regional manager. It's just terrible. What's the point? Just makes you feel better. But it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Well, let's see. We're immune to the mold now, so if we're just fighting mold gross and maybe mold this. There we go. Zombies, we can deal with it. Our headshots do ridiculous amounts of uber damage at this point, and we've fully upgraded our grip, so. Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot. And there's definitely something over there. Can I reach it? Hidden location discovered. For once, it doesn't have lore based on Alan Wake, which is kind of disappointing, because I really wanted it to have Alan Wake stuff. But you know what? Not everything can be an Alan Wake reference. No matter how much I want it to be. Yeah, there's hiss people around. Yeah, I'm sure. Yada yada. Medical place is over here. Excuse me? What a diabolical trap that was. It's been a while since I've clipped through the floor of any game. That's a new one. Still not as funny as me breaking the game because I was reloading my... Well, I was switching my gun too often. Alright, well, now we gotta do that little walk again. Walk of shame, walk of shame, walk of shame. Loading screen is spooky? Yeah, that loading screen has been showing up, not just there, but, in little moments interacting with the hiss, which is the main... We think the main enemy of the game. I think the mold's like a secondary antagonist. Interesting though, because both of those are kind of almost hive-minded individuals. All right, let's just jump over this part that we could clip on. Cool. Perfect. Now, where's the mold? How should I deal with it? I assume they're here because...
Mold's gotten in here too? Alright. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Gross. Anything in here? No. Okay. I don't actually know where any of the other ones are. That one was obvious. The rest not so much. Can also definitely hear mold monsters, which is a little disconcerting. Mold growths. Here we go. What am I going to play tomorrow? I'm going to play Untitled Goose Game. I like that the janitor just leaves his little cart there, too. Adds to his mystique. Any gross there? Doesn't seem like it. So we're gonna be an asshole goose, and it's gonna be great. Where's all the other molds? He wondered. There's not enough. Been there. Confusing. It's basically a stealth game where you try to be as much of an asshole as a goose as possible. It's a extremely guilty pleasure. I'm very excited to go and play it tomorrow. I think it's only going to be like 15-ish bucks, maybe a little more. Nothing there. But yeah, that loading screen has some connection with the main antagonist. I just don't know what. Alright, I didn't actually really want you guys to do anything, so how about we don't? Thanks. Appreciate it. Maybe we're not looking far enough in, I suppose. It could be mold past this containment. Though this counts as security and not the medical wing, I think. Yeah, let's just not do that. I think I'm missing... I mean, I'm obviously missing something. I've only hit 2 of 5 moldy growths. That's not nearly enough moldy growths. Nothing in any of these, though. Doesn't seem like there's any on the ceiling. And yet we've still only found 2. Well, that was weird. Why is it locking on there? Maybe there's something behind there that I haven't touched yet. It doesn't seem like it. It just seems like I'm completely lost. And I mean completely lost. Like, I'm not finding anything else. Done packing for tomorrow. Off to Vegas, baby. Have you decided on your bets, Pat? Searching for mold could be so exhausting. So that's there. I wonder if there's any in the shelter. Oop. Answer. No. Then I actually am very lost. Is it hiding things from me, or am I just... More likely scenarios, I'm just blind as a bat, which has happened before. And will happen again. But again, I'm not seeing anything super obvious, so... I am left befuddled. It just feels like there's got to be a secret room that I am absolutely missing time and time again. Which I wouldn't doubt. Because these have been pretty obvious growths, and I have not been able to find any. Well, there's one. And there's another. Okay, maybe I am just blind. This could be very possible. Or they weren't there before. That's what I'm going to convince myself, that they weren't there before, and I'm not blind, and it just has changed. Looking around. Another one. That leaves one more hanging around somewhere. It's not in there. And by doing that, I apparently spawned in a bunch of things. Alright, well, it's not like they can do much. Oh, I hit him. Well, good for me. One step closer to my pro career. Anything up that we can see? No. Pro already. Hmm. 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 Big doubt on that one. Now I'm just nervous. I'm looking up top on all of this stuff. Ugh, being a janitor is hard work. Maybe it's in this room and I just didn't notice it. But that seems unlikely because it's pretty clean on this side. And this side is just the weird, gross one. Or maybe it's in the other room again that we found one already and I just wasn't looking close enough. Doesn't seem like it though, which means it's in that room somewhere, hiding from my elvish eyes. Oh man, spot the pixel games are not my forte. Though it's not really a pixel as much as a floating, pulsating entity. But still. Oh man, this might drive me insane. And I mean certifiable. It'll drive me really insane if it's like hiding under these desks or something, but I don't think that's a thing. Which means we're left with like no possibilities as to where this last one is. But extremely exhilarating streaming. Watching me stare over and over at ceilings until the one thing on the ceiling that I need pops out. I just can't believe that there's none in this room when there's mold in this room, you know? Or if anything, it was gonna be like... Yeah, that's what it was. Son of a gun. Well, we got ability points for it, I guess. Grumble, grumble. What's next on our... trip around the janitorial world? I don't think I care about this too much, though. Wow. I forgot that the tracking on those rockets is criminal. How much it's able to do it. Alright. Either way, eradicating more mold. My favorite job. If I remember correctly, this room's really big too, so this could drive me even more insane. Very exciting stuff. But as we get closer and closer to the end, we'll finish off these last side quests and suddenly it'll be a mad dash to the finish. Alright, more levitation duration, let's see what unlocks once we get more siege duration. We don't know, because it won't unlock until I do that. Alright, that's fair, but also not. Astral Constructs, see if we can upgrade. We can upgrade Pierce. Nice. Got that last Ritual Impulse. Excellent. And now let's fast travel down to maintenance. Specifically, the coolant pumps entrance. Which you'll just have to believe me is there. Actually, that doesn't even seem like that's the best. Sure, we'll do it. Not sure if it's the best entrance for it, but we'll do it anyways. Why talking to plants is one of my janitorial duties, I won't ever know, and I'm afraid to know, considering what else has been found in this house so far. Alright, loading screen. Come on. You can do it. I have some thrilling mold to clear out. Coolant pumps. Still not sure why it's just a rocky tunnel from there to the coolant pumps. Seems
Mold's gotten in here
a little
too?
sketchy.
All right.
Bam.
Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Excuse me. I have many questions, including... Wait, is that really not a growth? That's just a random, regular Joe thing, huh? Sure. Why not? Here's one. Hunting for mold. There's two. Headshots, one shot kill, which is pretty nice. There we go. Those are the hiss elevated, eh? Interesting. Don't like whoever made this quest a thing, though. I think of so many more interesting ways to deal with this, and yet here we are. Again, missing one mold. Is there any mold down there? Doesn't look like it. That looks like regular old rock. Unless it's on the bottom of that. That could be intriguing, I suppose. Just look through this. Doesn't seem like it. Through everything. Take some damage for no reason. I'm really worried it's on the bottom there, but if it is, and we jump down, or if we jump down and it isn't, we have way too much time to restart. Okay. Threshold remnant, that sounds important. Still not seeing anything though. Just, how can that not be the last one? Yeah, let's work backwards here. Or just look around here. Oh, the less glamorous part of being the director of the Bureau, Intergalactic Space Mold Cleaner. / killer. Considering I've got to kill that organism, whatever the hell it is. That makes it really hard to see. But it also worries me that there's actually something up there. I can't see a thing, so hope to God there isn't, because otherwise we're screwed. I already tried that. That's not it. Looking around. That always makes it look like it is, because it's glowing, but it's not. The light's really screwing with me too. Ugh, why do you gotta summon Hiss, man? Whoops. Oh my god. Stop. Start throwing bodies. Ridiculous. Oh. Not seeing any. There's one on the lower level. We are not gonna find it. I'll tell you that much. Anything here? Nope. That would have been a good spot for it too. Oh, there it is.
That should slow it down.
Oh, thank God. Please no more of those missions. I am begging you. Though, what is talking to plants gonna get me? That's the real worry. Well, only one way to find out. This will take care of the janitorial stuff. Then we can finish off Mr. Pitt himself and probably finish off the game on Monday. Yep, alright. So what'll this get us? Seize an additional enemy. Okay, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I wonder what that last one's gonna be. Probably just another additional enemy afterwards. If we're following the trajectory. Well, the Hiss invasion is the imminent threat. It is not the only danger in the oldest house. You're telling me. Been killed by alarm clocks. Well, they're more like tiny grandfather clocks. They hurt more because they're like a wood box getting tossed at you. And by tossed, I mean like hundreds of them exploding into your face. That was an interesting boss. I was fighting a sentient ship's anchor, which isn't a sentence that I thought I would say ever. It doesn't seem like something one would say in normal conversation, but here we are. Like, we also fought an interdimensional space demon, but that one makes more sense than I fought a sentient ship's anchor. Talk to the plants. Where? Where should I talk to the plants? Why are there level 5 people here? That's another good question. I don't need this. Oh my god, what the hell is that? That's a new one. Stop it.
Talk to the plants. Small talk was never really my strong suit. At least small talk was never really my strong suit.
Oh. Yeah, that's my... I'm glad we invested in this. It's so stupid. In the best way. Talk to the plants. How do I talk to the plants? Have I ever been in here? I don't think so. A lot of notes say I haven't either. Yeah, notes on the astral plane. We know all about that. Darling budget request.
What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway?
Oh god, he's breaking down.
Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them.
How did we miss this one? This is right in Central Research, right in the beginning of the game.
You're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless.
Takes.
I'm kidding. We're making more.
Just like slowly breaking down, man. Resonance theory, all about the hiss. Just collect the hiss stuff. All the hiss stuff. Alright, that doesn't help me though. Talking to the plants. Hello, plants. This is not a secret area. What I need to find is where the janitorial area is. Like, he leaves the cart wherever it's in general needed. Oh my god. Oh, well, it's whatever. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm gonna start tossing motherfuckers and motherfuckers. Oh my god, this area can skip. Jeez. There's just so many of them. They all want a piece of the director. And where in God's green earth do I talk to the plants? Blech. It's not there, because that's where the pit goes. So I can't talk to those plants. Can I talk to this plant? It's a plant. It's a tree. No. Then where is the janitorial thing that lets me know? Oh, here's one.
I hope your day has been productive, little plant. That really
Dang.
works, huh?
Just call me Mother Nature. Now I gotta start from the bottom. Look for sad plants. Starting hopefully with the one in my house. Very sad plant.
I hope those nasty hiss haven't been bothering you too much.
Happy plants. Oh my god. You know what? Come here. Stop. I heard someone else rising. No. I wasn't kidding about tossing one motherfucker into another. Okay, I definitely need to talk to this plant. It's looking dead. What's left? Yo. Stop. I'm trying to talk to plants. Heated. Not letting me talk to my plants.
My were as pretty as yours.
Very inconsiderate. Any others ones here? No, what's that? Just a radio. Okay. More dead plants. Oh, that's where the janitorial thing is.
I have a brother. I miss him a lot.
Well, we technically have met the brother. He's just not really feeling the whole familial love. Well, he is. He just found a new family, and it's a sentient radio wave. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, but that's the only way I can describe it. Let's see, alright. Figured out that. Happy plants, happy plants. Lots of happy plants. No sad plants. I hope. That's where we did that plant. Alright, where's this go? What the heck? Oh, this connects back to the HRA lab. Right. Secrets on secrets. Forgot how this map folds on itself really easily. Any plants here that need some loving? Nope, just a few floating guys. And more. What's the plant complaint? It must be related to this. Is it really necessary to sing to them? The janitor does have a nice voice. The plants sure seem to like it. You could just switch it up a little bit. Getting pretty tired of the tango. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. That's right, Doctor. Oh my. Tossing motherfuckers again. Oh man. No. Get out of here. Messing with my plants. Let me talk to my plants. Get out of here. Did that not kill you? Did I, like, smush you into the ground somehow? Stop. How do they spawn all the way down here, and how does it stop me from talking to my plants? Stop hiding. Good lord. Just let me talk to my plants and finish my quest. Oh. Look. Stop. Let me talk to my plants.
They say I'm the director. What does that mean?
I'm trying
I have no
to get
experience in
my
leadership roles.
green
I have
thumb
no on-the-job training.
going. Here's that. And of course we're missing one plant because I can never find all of them. Life is pain. I won't be here because that's outside of that. Cool. Great. Plants that need healing. Please. I am in need of literally one plant. Just one. One dead and or dying plant in need of love and affection. And if more hiss spawn in, I'll just die. Maybe it's in the shelter. I doubt it. I don't know how plants would do well in the shelter. Spoiler alert, not in there. But it could have been. You never know. It's always the last one. I can never, like, miss two of them. It's always just that last one. Well, let's keep looking around. I'd say it can't be too hard to spot. Control the demons. Hi, Wolven. How you doing today? There it is. Voila. We have become supreme janitorial staff.
That's all of them. But I kind of wish there were more.
Success.
They're good listeners.
After like 4 rounds of the hiss spawning and ruining my talks. So I had to hit one motherfucker with another motherfucker. Repeatedly, with great vigor. Ugh. But it's okay. We did it. Now I gotta remember where I put the... Where's the control point? There it is. Voila. More abilities. How's the game? Excellent. I really, really have enjoyed it so far. It's very... If you ever played Alan Wake, it's very similar. I mean, it's obviously it's made by the same people, right? And it's got that same kind of weird twisting storyline that they use like real media, so like the videos and stuff that you can watch are like real actors, and it kind of mixes it in to make it feel a little more real. The powers themselves are really fun. Mostly I just like picking things up and then throwing them at people. I'm a simple man. In D&D, I'm a barbarian through and through. I know I am. But you can also, you know, you can shield yourself, seize control of people, and levitate and dash and all that good stuff. And you've got different gun modes. And... So the combat's great. The story, I think, is the best part, though. The lore that they write on these This is basically like a containment bureau for weird objects and people and other such things. And if I can hit people with their dead comrades, so much the better. Barbarian. Brute force. Someone's got to do it. And that someone's usually me. I like being tanks. So if it's not a barbarian, it'll be like a tanky cleric, it'll be a tanky paladin. That's always been my playstyle. But I'll mix it up eventually. Mostly I mix it up by just being the DM and then making all my own NPCs. And then letting people interact with them as they see fit. Have we ever... one sec. I don't think we've ever gone up there. Can we get up there? That's another good question. Pow. Yes. But where is here? Where have I gone? Hammer procedures. Why are people floating? Throwing magic from afar in safety is the way to go. You've got great points. And I can't dispute them. But I like hitting people with fists. Or this hammer. Or mallet. No method for suppressing the item's thaumaturgical effect is yet known. To prevent infection, wear proper safety gloves when handling. It's a wooden mallet from a High Striker Carnival game. The item infects any organic material with an unknown disease upon making physical contact. The effects of the disease are similar to leprosy, but develop at a much faster rate. Within a matter of days, tissue loss develops in the limbs closest to the point of infection. While the disease itself has not claimed any lives, secondary infection has resulted in numerous deaths. Ooh. So yeah, that's actually a really good example of what I was talking about. This place is weird, and it controls anything. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. And it's got a lot of stuff wrong with it. So much stuff wrong. Let me just I need some zombie buddies. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, so there's different enemies, obviously, than just the weird hiss. There's also the mold, which apparently is a predatorial fungus that smells like whatever your favorite food is to try to make you eat it. Once you eat it, it turns you into its host. It's diabolical, honestly. I don't know what that's for. This is just a little hidden area, I guess. Nothing crazy. But we did learn about a creepy-ass hammer that gives leprosy to everyone. And I think that's a win for everyone. Darling Underhill disagreements. Questionable documentation. No concept. Oh yeah, that's just mold. Don't trust weird stuff that smells like pizza. That is the lesson that we have learned in this game. The other one is that everyone's psychologist was really bad in this one. Anyways, real media. The two psychologists for the two main characters were both controlled by this bureau, and we're asking them really weird questions. This is a whole other level of weird. This is the head scientist. This is your lead researcher.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's an easy choice, no choice. It's there now. Protecting the most important thing from what's coming. I'll be there inside.
So that's where we can find him. He's been missing the entire game.
Ready for the journey.
Lead researcher, everyone. He's doing great. And stable, functional, on the level. We've kind of watched him deteriorate through the entire game, one video at a time. Why this video's on this random channel? I don't know. I am the director now. Oh yeah, the original director killed himself, and therefore granting me ownership of this entire bureau. I've never worked here or seen this place in my life, in the game. I wandered in here for the first time, canonically, like, several hours ago. I now own all this. I'm breaking a lot of it, which is probably not good for my, you know, budgetary constrictions later on once we fix all this, but yeah. It's just so much fun. What's left? What's left? What's left? Ah, yes. The pit. The Diababa monster. I think we've got enough damage to deal with it now. I hope. And enough health to tank its hits. Which is probably the more realistic one here. There we go. Alright, abilities. We have one ability point because we found that. That's fine. Not really necessary. Pit. Parapsychology, ritual division, active thresh. Is it active threshold, maybe? The pit's not insert I am the captain now memes. It's exactly that. Actually. It's one of these fast travel points because we hit all 5. We're in Central Research. It's not Ritual Division either. Active Threshold sounds right. Because the mold in itself is a threshold, which they call... That's what they call other dimensions that encroach on ours, but whatever. Looks right. Yes, this is right. It's also gross. Alright. Into the pit. So yeah, the mold zombies we found to have a source deep down. This was a side quest we did earlier. They're level 9 because life is torment and pain and suffering is all that I deserve, apparently, when it comes to these monsters. But below those very fun creatures and their moldy minds is a monster that looks a lot like the first boss from Twilight Princess. Like, suspiciously like it. Maybe that's just me, but it's what it feels like.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
It's not pretty at all.
Nope.
Okay, what just... Wait! Why are you guys here? That wasn't a thing before. Alright, well I guess we're gonna die now. That zombie just took off a solid... I don't know. 80% of their health? These are all new... Okay, that didn't even work. Play a monster where you have to team up with the monkey? That's exactly the one. The Diababa, or whatever it was. I don't have the monkey, which is why I lost. I need the Gale Boomerang. I need a monkey who slaps his butt repeatedly and without fail. And then we can beat it. Also because there are 2 zombies there that weren't there before. I think. Last 2 times I fought that, we didn't see them. I'll give it like 1 or 2 more shots to... okay. There's also really bad frame rate drops right at the beginning, and then it just speeds it back up to pretty normal stuff. Which, you know, granted, not that bad. Walking right past the zombies. Walking right past the zombies. Oh, you know what? I bet these two goobers followed. And that's what happened. Because they could fall down into that pit pretty easily. And the other one of those things, so now I have to kill them all. Oh, okay, I hate this so much. Why are you like this? Get most of it back? Nope, not even most. Just a little bit of health. Great. Delightful. Now we gotta go get it all back from other zombies that followed us very slowly. I also can't seem to grab anything. There we go. More health. That's pretty good. Any other health people can offer? When you're in need of health, at least we can go back and grind these. Grab it up. That's pretty good. It's definitely healthier, and we won't have zombies coming after us. Oh, there's another one. Basically, this has definitely been my least favorite. Actually, you know what? Snap your neck. Least favorite area, just because of the zombies that they never say die. Literally, they don't die. Very frustrating.
Is that the source?
So are there zombies here? No.
It's...
Yeah, they followed me, which is super frustrating. But that just, it'd be like that sometime.
No.
That's fine. Oh my god, alright, angry, I get it. Oh my god, every time. Ugh. So close, and then I miss one of the pierce shots. And that's it. It doesn't have that much health, honestly. The force flow through you, young director. What have you been playing lately, Wolven? Are you still on the Three Houses kick, or have you moved on to other stuff? We've been playing this, and I've been playing Astral Chain on the side recently. I'm really, really bad at straight action games like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta, though, so I didn't want to broadcast such a horrendous display. Alright, whatever. Let's do this again, but not actually get ganked by zombos.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty. Nope. No.
Charging. And there's a zombie again. Yeah, I can't imagine we survive this. Yeah. Oh my god. Beat all the houses, tried Astral Chain, pretty mad about it. You're playing WoW Classic. Nice. How you enjoyed that? I never really got into WoW. Oh, man. Because I grew up without, like... I grew up with modem internet. So, like, loading email took about 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So, WoW was never really in the cards for me. But I've thought about picking up Classic just to try it out. I've enjoyed Astral Chain so far, but I've also been doing it in like super small doses. Maybe I'm just so bad. Maybe I'm too bad at action games to be bug bone. Enjoying the grind. I feel that. I feel like everyone has that game that they grind out. Whether it's oops. WoW Classic, if it's some other MMO, if it's something like Destiny. Seems like everyone's got something. It's kind of nice. Alright. Still think it's these two that were really bugging me, so hopefully that works out.
Is that the source? It's...
Because I know the WoW Classic plans for now are just,
Nope.
Oh my god, where did they come from? I literally have to go through each time. I don't want to kill all the zombies on my way, but apparently that's the only way for them to not spawn in. Which is super frustrating. Because it's very time consuming. Blah. Oh well. Beat all the houses. Nice. I'm wondering what the DLC is going to be. Like, not the regular, like, maddening or whatever difficulty it was, but the actual, like, extra mission, extra, like, story, if I remember correctly, that they... Alright, well, we took damage from that. Whatever. Alright, whatever. We're just going to toss things. Deal with them. So many moldy mines. Good enough. There's some over this way as well. Maybe I was completely incorrect there. Oops. Because I remember, well, not that I remember, but I actually played through pretty recently. Fates had, obviously... Why am I in a hole? Their two first storylines, and then after that they had like their perfect storyline, Revelations, where everything was hunky-dory in the end. I'm wondering if they do something like that again, like a golden route, or if they stick with the storyline that they've done so far, which I would appreciate more, honestly. I thought it was really well done. Three Houses was so good.
Is that the source? It's...
No zombos this time.
Kinda pretty. No. That's fine. I'm gonna need you to stick your claw right. Yeah, right at me. Perfect. Oh my god!
Having a grindy game available to you is great. Bad day, beat up some mobs and chill. Good day, celebrate some grinding, murdering mobs. Sadness, party up with randoms, drown your sorrows in some dungeon grinding. Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, no, it's the same thing that I've done in Destiny for a while. Have a pursuit that you need to do, have a raid, fire up some strikes. It's just kind of nice to turn your brain off every once in a while and not read through, God knows. I've done at least 200 lore entries in this game at least, and my voice is just about dead. Or it's getting there. And sometimes you just want to turn everything off and just say, I want to pop some hits. And of course it helps when there's like a really nice community behind it. And wait, have I ever unlocked that? Yeah, I must have. And WoW Classic is like the hottest, so the community is, from all I've heard, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, instead, this. Oh my god. I'm just having a bad day with the mold. And my title was Breaking the Mold. I don't know how I could have been this wrong. Alright, break that. Get the health back. Oh my god. I hate everything. Fars 3, how's this go? How far did you get in it? So we streamed through all of the Black Eagles playthrough. Posted that on YouTube. Then I personally played through the church route that I saved right before the decision point, because it's super easy to just kind of do that without having to actually play through the first part again. And then I also have a playthrough going currently on Golden Deer, and I was saving Blue Lions for last. The Golden Deer playthrough is still in its first area, just because there's so many other games that hit so quickly. Borderlands 3 came out, and Destiny 2's got an expansion, Control came out, Astral Chain came out, Zelda's coming out, everything's coming out, yada yada yada. So we're through 2.5 playthroughs. Oh, that was close. Glad that that heals you if you actually can hit a shot. This angry voice. Oh, please don't fire at me. Don't do that. Don't do that. You've done so good so far. No, please don't. No, it's fine. It's fine. Oh man, he's getting more angry. Thankfully, we've got our levitate pretty high up there. Nope. Please. Please. Yes. Oh, we did it. Oh, thank God.
Surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
No more. No more mold. Favorite houses end up being Black Eagles. Favorite house leader, though, Claude. Favorite character, Ash. Ash is just so wholesome. All the time. Like, every single one of his support conversations, he's just like, I'm a great person. Like, yes, you are. You're a perfect little muffin. And he always stayed that way. So far, from what I've seen, I like the Black Eagles the most as well. Oh, nice control point here. And I enjoyed Claude a lot more than Edelgard so far in the Golden Deer playthrough from what I've gotten through.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Thunderhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these...
But I really enjoyed the Black Eagles like storyline.
I will say this.
Even though it was a bit shorter than all the others, honestly, right? It had like 5 chapters less. Perfect person who destroys everyone as a bow knight. Ain't that the truth? For me, that was... Alright, let's go to Central Research. That'd be the easiest way to get back. The perfect bow knight was Bernadetta for my Black Eagles playthrough. And then both of them for... But I had recruited Ash, so I used him as a Wyvern Knight in that playthrough. He was okay, but he was much better as a bow knight when I did the second one. Through the church. Best waifu Ingrid. Ingrid was my mage killer. Because I found Pegasi Knights to be really good strength-wise and then resistance-wise, so it worked out to me. To just kind of use her as a tactical nuke on any mages that would possibly hit me with anything nasty. Like the long-range magic, I could usually outrange that with a one of the gambits that boost your movement by 5 for that turn. And then just Ingrid would go in, smash, and then I'd chuckle, because now there's no threat.
You've returned, I see.
So she was very useful.
And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked. Now
yes, you crazy, crazy
did you
doctor.
Find the source? You did, didn't you?
And
I found
killed
a big angry plant. Like gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it?
Yes.
You found the source and you killed it?
Yep.
I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
I don't give a shit.
Her concern is touching. Really. It's too much.
Here, I brought you a sample.
Dislike Dimitri a lot. He's the Batman of 3 houses.
Innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all.
I do not like this person.
Strange. At all. So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth.
She's addicted to this stuff.
Please.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far, it'll be interesting playing through with him, but he's just like
has already resulted in a notable cessation of the
real angry.
You bought me time for
all the
study.
time.
So what now? I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold.
Oh, not another collectathon.
They
Don't do
managed
this to me.
Sneak out without
You're gonna
the
do this to me.
noticing.
No
There's
collectathons
a
today,
reason
thank you.
I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible.
The eye patch
The mold can still be spread by their overgrown
is too
bodies.
much.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are
But
not
yeah,
a sprightly
he
bunch.
just Rhea in the Black Eagles playthrough was nutso.
I'll go take care of them.
Good.
Like frighteningly scary. It's just like,
a nice way to say that.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't choose you. She's just like, "Rah!" And she burns down the
Thanks for the
entire
information.
Ferdiad, the capital.
My pleasure.
Spooky times, man. Spooky times. So, what nasty collectathon? Mold hosts, parapsychology, ritual divisions. That's not too bad. It's also not too great. Hides his rage, lost his parents, tests of the villain, all about justice. That's fair. He's got his unreal sense of justice, so to speak. I have forgotten. Oh, it was up here, wasn't it? Where that fast travel was. Yeah, I can see it. I just want to know more about those who slither in the dark. I always do. They're always kind of on the edge of the plot. Though, from what I've experienced Golden Deer-wise and what I've heard from friends, Golden Deer goes more into it, so that might happen sooner rather than later. I'm glad I unlocked those levitation durations, or I would have died to that boss quickly. Let's do Season Additional Enemy. Sure, why not? And do more Seize Duration. Bam. Life is good. Look at Astral Constructs. Golden Deer will answer a lot of questions. Good, good. Ooh, finally can upgrade our shotgun to its maximum power. We can upgrade Spin too, even though I don't really want to. Sure. And let's finish with some mods for Shatter. Oh, and Pierce. Forgot. Pierce can get some stuff now. I'm glad to hear it. Because, like, some questions were answered, and some are just kind of better left unknown, and that's okay. I can appreciate when a story doesn't just, like, lore dump everything that's happened in the game. Stuff like, you know, Sedef and Flame being Keyhole, and I forget what the other one is. Stuff like that that's hinted at for a long time instead of just like outright, hey, we're actually blah 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 blah. Just like, thanks. And I didn't need to know it, but there it was anyways. Absolute health boost, perfect. Now we just need a level 5. Yep. And we've got all the mods we need. We can literally just delete all of these now. None of them are better than what we got. We've got absolute mods on everything. Life's good. So we've maximized out ourself, and our guns are getting there. But the guns require materials, and materials aren't always easy to find because there's got to be like 20 different materials out in this world, and only about 5 of them match up to each gun, so... Oh boy. Anyways. This just gives us more spending money, or whatever they call this. Astral chips, I think. Yeah, we've got like 3s and 4s here instead of 5s. Which is good, but not good enough. Yeah, it'll be nice to see the Blue Lions from a different perspective once I get through it. I don't know if I'll ever play through, like, on Maddening. Maddening just seems like it would drive me insane. And they didn't really add anything, they just kind of shot up the levels of the opposing teams and then halved experience growths. So, I don't know. I might try it out one of these days, but usually my experience with like the lunatic difficulties in Fire Emblem are they're okay, but not great. Whereas like bosses also move on Maddening. Oh, Death Knight, please. Don't do it. Good luck with that early Death Knight map. This is why Lysithea is so important. Lysithea will carry me through. That little white-haired mouse of a mage. She can do it. Maybe. Maybe not on Maddening, because Maddening is exactly what it says it is. But maybe. Whereas like early hard modes like Radiant Dawn or Path of Radiance seem to be more fair, I guess, and they changed more things. That also could just be my nostalgia monocle kicking in, but I'd have to play through them again to figure it out. I'm just getting rid of the red triangles. So, I'm going to end it right around here. My birthday's tomorrow, so we're going to stream tomorrow. Are we going to stream this? No, we're going to be streaming Untitled Goose Game. A game where you play as a goose, and he's an asshole. And then you get a bunch of tasks to do with said goose. And there's a dedicated button just to honk at people. Very excited. It'll be an Untitled Goose stream tomorrow. Same time, 5 o'clock till around 8:30, and then I want to open my presents, so that's as long as I'll go. But until then, I appreciate you guys all watching. If you liked it, leave a follow or just come back another time. Wolven, have an excellent night. It's good to see you as always. And until next time, I'll either see you tomorrow or I'll see you next week to finish off Control. Have a good night, everybody.